Good morning, 10th class friends. Today we are discussing about the salts and its different types. Last video we already discussed about some basis properties, pH scales, universal indicator, and different colors on pH scale. So it means how acid strength and how basis strength according to their colors. So now we are discussing about the third one most important topic here, that is the salt and its different types. So common salt is named as NaCl, which is also we have known about that like table salt, NaCl, sodium chloride. Okay. And how we can get this common salts? Then there are the two ways by which we can get this salts by the natural way, like from sea or salty lakes, and other one it can be mined through the in the form of black salts and red type salts. Okay, then from the mine it is in the form of minerals. Okay, it is the rock salt also we have to tell. So these are the two types. Okay, generally we are using the salt in our homes, that is table salt, simple one, white color you seen at your home. Generally it is the flavoring agents. It means good for food. We when we enhance the increase the taste, then we just add the salt. So first of all we will discuss about the definition of salts, and then its different types. Okay, so let's should we start. Okay, first is salt. Salt is a compound. Salt is a compound formed from an from an acid by the replacement of replacement of hydrogen. Salt is a compound formed from an okay, from an an acid by the replacement of hydrogen from acid. Okay. Now the different type of salt. How can we tell about this different type of salt? So first of all, we will discuss about the different type of salt, and first of all, how the formation and preparation of this salt we can do at any place. It means maybe at the labs or any places. So this is from an acid. So formation of NaCl is from like when the NaOH reacts with HCl. Okay, because you know about that this is a neutralization reaction in which acids just combine with base, formation of salt and hydrogen gas. So when NaOH reacts with HCl, then formation of, look, this is the water. Okay, we will take from that. So NaCl plus H2. So this is the formation of our salt. Next is a different type of salt. Different type of salt. So generally the use of these salts in preparation of different type of salts in the form of table salts and in the form of making the preservatives, like to preserve the pickles and many more food stuffs. Okay, so we can preserve the food by the salts. So this is the uses only. We can write from anywhere, but important things we have to study here. So different type of salts. In the different type of salts, first of all we will discuss about NaOH. First of all we will discuss about NaOH, which name is caustic soda or sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. Okay, name is sodium hydroxide. So NaOH. So how can we form this NaOH? So look, when NaCl, okay, reacts with this or formation with H2O, this combined solution is known as a branch solution. Okay, when NaCl is just it means mixed with formation the make the formation with water, then it is known as branch solution. Then the process is electrolysis. Okay, the process is electrolysis by electricity, because electrolysis only we have to do perform in the presence of electricity. Then NaCl plus H2O, then formation of NaOH plus Cl2 and plus H2. So these both are gases, and this is the solution of NaOH. So when we are performing this activity in the lab, so NaOH which just it means in the form of aqueous solution found in there at last, and Cl2 and H2, these are the two gases which can be formed in this process. So this is NaOH, you know about that. This is the sodium hydroxide or caustic soda. This is Cl2 gas, and that's why we have to known as this process is named as chlor-alkali process, because NaOH is a base which is soluble in water. That's why we have to tell this process is chlor-alkali process, and chlor word is used for chlorine gas. Chlor word is used for chlorine gas. So now you understood about that. The formation of this NaOH, it means caustic soda, is also known as chlor-alkali process. Chlor for chlorine gas, NaOH for alkali, because NaOH is a soluble base in water. Next thing, Cl2 gas formed. Cl2 gas formed at anode, and H2 gas formed at cathode. Okay, so because we are doing and performing here electrolysis process, so during this electrolysis we are just getting this NaOH and Cl2 gas, it means chlorine gas at cathode, so sorry, chlorine gas at anode, and hydrogen gas at cathode. So this is our, and caustic soda generally used in preparation of soaps, okay, and many more other lab reagents and factory equipments, and many there we have to use this NaOH, it means caustic soda, okay, and it is also used sometime to already deposited oxidized layer to remove that, okay. So this is the use of this NaOH, generally preparation of soap and detergents and many more things, okay, and due to this electrolysis we can get this. When this NaOH and Cl2 get added, sometimes the formation of sodium hypochlorite. So it is not in our course for that sodium hypochlorite, but also the formation of. So Cl2 gas generally used in formation of like bleaching agents like bleaching powders, and Cl2 also used in chloroform. H2 gas is used in liquid hydrogen fuel and many more other things. Formation of acyl acids, and NaOH we already see. So our second one is after that, that is washing soda. For name of chemical formula is Na2CO3 dot 10H2. This is the chemical formula of this washing soda. The name is sodium carbonate decahydrate. So this is the name of our this washing soda. Okay, so what is the formation? It means how chemically or lab it can be prepared by us. So how can we look? What are the main things requirement in this formation of this washing soda? Carefully look. Okay, first is NaCl plus NH3 plus CO2 plus H2O. Then formation of NaHCO3 plus NH4Cl. This is sodium hydrogen carbonate, named as baking soda. Okay, plus, sorry, this is ammonium chloride. Okay, this is ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride. Okay. You see that ammonium chloride in the sublimation process, okay, where we directly convert the solid into the gases and gases directly converted into the solids. This is NaHCO3 formation here, that is the baking soda. And when this NaHCO3 get heat, okay, that heat, then formation of Na2CO3 plus CO2 plus H2O. Maybe sometime we have to balance these reactions. So 2 NaSCO3, Na2CO3 plus CO2 plus H2. Then when we add 10 molecules of water of crystallization to this soda ash, this is soda ash. Okay, this is soda ash. Okay, when we are adding 10 molecules of water of crystallization, this is 10 molecules of water of crystallization. When we are adding to this soda ash, then formation of Na2CO3 dot 10H2O. Okay, this is our washing soda. Name I already wrote there. Okay, washing soda, it means sodium carbonate decahydrate. Name of this sodium carbonate decahydrate. So Na2CO3 dot 10H2O is named as washing soda. I hope you understood about that. It means when NaCl, this is ammonia, carbon dioxide, water react, then formation of NaCO3, that is the baking soda. NH4Cl, that is the ammonium chloride. We are not requirement of any ammonium chloride here. Then we will heat this substance. Then when we are heating this, then we will form that soda ash, CO2 plus H2O, and this is also used in soda acid fire extinguisher, in which we are just making the reaction of in between the Na2CO3 plus HCl, then formation of CO2, which is the gas we can use in fire extinguishers, So this is the simple process. Okay, and Na2CO3 dot 10H2, it means soda ash when react with 10 molecules of water of crystallization, then formation of Na2CO3 dot 10H2O. Okay. Next one, our process is baking soda. Okay. And what is the uses of this washing soda? Then it is the cleansing actions having this washing soda. Okay. And sometimes this washing soda also can used in linen and cotton industries and the textile industries. It means, and washing soda mostly used in cleansing actions. Okay. And when we are formation of this making the washing soda, baking soda also produced, and this soda ash also produced. Soda ash in fire extinguishers. So many more materials we can use this washing soda. Okay. So now baking soda, the performance we already see. The formula of this baking soda is NaHCO3. We already discussed here, but once again we have to discuss here. That is the sodium hydrogen carbonate. Sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, this is the name, and the main preparation is same: NaCl plus NH3 plus CO2 plus H2O, then formation of NaHCO3, okay, plus NH4Cl. So you know about this is our baking soda. This is our baking soda we can form by this reaction. So this is our third one. After that, at fourth place, we will discuss. Okay, what is the use of this baking soda? You know about that baking soda. Generally, be used in many foodstuffs like pakoda and many other things to just swell up their foodstuffs. Then, baking soda sometimes also used as in the form of antacids. You know about that. In the form of antacids, we generally use magnesium hydrogen carbonate, sorry, magnesium hydroxide, and that is the milk of magnesia, and sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, that is the baking soda generally we can use. Okay, with the help of baking soda we also can form the baking powder. But what is the difference between the baking soda and baking powder? That is, in baking soda, when we are adding some the ions of hydrogen, it means maybe from the tartaric acid or maybe from the citric acid. So then the formation of baking soda, formation of baking powder. So with the help of baking soda, we can also prepare the baking powder. Now fourth one is our, that is bleaching powder. Okay, that is bleaching powder. Bleaching powder formula name is CaOCl2. Name is calcium oxychloride. Okay, calcium oxychloride. So this is the things. For that, when we are reacting CaOH whole twice plus Cl2, then formation of CaOCl2 plus, look here, when we are Ca is here also one, here is also one, Cl2 is there, then and one O already we used from here, then remaining H2 and one O, then H2O hydrogen. So this calcium oxychloride is a bleaching agent. It means the bleaching powder. Is the bleaching powder. This is our bleaching powder. Bleaching powder also used in. Also, this bleaching powder also used in bleaching actions. Sometimes we are having a tough stain on our clothes. Okay, different color stain. It means the dirty any patches on our clothes. Then with the help of bleaching powder at laundry or at home also we can remove that. Okay, so and one other more important important uses of this. Generally, from the bleaching powder or from the chlorine, we have to make a chlorination process. Through that, we can disinfect the drinking water supplied to our home. So, chlorine tablets or chlorination is the process which can disinfect. It means just killing and removing the microbes and germs from the drinking water. So, this can be we use this bleaching powder in different ways in our daily life. So I hope you understood. And sometimes this Cl2, it means in the form of CH3Cl, that is CH3Cl, that is the formation of chloroform. Okay, at any surgery time, when we are making the patient to anesthesia, it means we have to make anesthetic. Then we give to anesthesia with the help of chloroform. Okay. So this is our bleaching powder. Last one is remaining for us. That is last one is remaining for us. Like that is plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris. So first I will rub from here up to this. Okay. Plaster of Paris. Generally, you see that plaster of Paris. You can see that plaster of Paris generally used in decorative materials, cosmetics. Many idol maker generally use this. It means we already seen at sometimes the Ganesh Murti and different type Devi Murti. So already we generally use this POP. Okay, plaster of Paris, and this POP also used in fireproofing materials and other uses of this POP. When we got fractured bone, then we generally seen one bandage of that plaster of Paris. Okay, that is make strengthen after getting the water. So gypsum is getting after making the strong bonds after getting to water. Okay, it means after the hydration of this gypsum, we are so getting a tough bond in between that. It means strength bond. That is also known as like a POP. And after that, it is too much tough, and it is used to it is used to make a stable form of our hand or any fractured bone. So first of all, now we are discussing about our fifth one, salt, that is plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris. So see that plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris, also known as POP. Okay, POP. Then okay, how we can form this plaster of Paris? Then see, when CSO4 dot 2H2O, 2H2O is known name as gypsum when reacting at it means heating at 100 degrees Celsius or 373 Kelvin. Both are same. One we are writing in Celsius and one we are writing in Kelvin scale. Both are same because at 273 we are telling that 0 degree Celsius, and at 373 Kelvin we can tell the 100 degree Celsius. Now, what is the formation of here? Then CSO4 dot half H2 plus 1 upon H2O, it means 3 upon 2 H2O. Okay, so this is calcium sulfate dihydrate. This is calcium sulfate dihydrate. You know about that? This is the two molecules of water of crystallization. This is the calcium sulfate dihydrate, and this is calcium sulfate Hemi means half and hydrate. Okay, so this is our plaster of Paris. Okay, so you can see how we can form this different types of this different type of salts in our daily life. Okay, so you can easily see what is plaster of Paris. Then when calcium sulfate dihydrate heat at the 100 degrees Celsius, then formation of calcium sulfate and hemihydrate means plaster of Paris half H2O. What are these uses? We already discussed about that. Okay, so when the water of crystallization, it means the molecules of water crystallization are added with our salts. This is salt and this is water of crystallization molecules. So we can tell this is the hydrated salt. This is the hydrated salt. At anywhere when we are discussing about that CuSO4. This is different one. Okay, this is over and this is different one. CuSO4.5H2, it means the copper sulfate. Okay, and five molecules of water of crystallization. Many are like that. FeSO4.7H2. So these type of salts in which we have contained some molecules of water of crystallization is known as hydrated salt. And when we are like that, when we are containing this is the blue color, and when we are continue heat this salt, then evaporation of this water of crystal, it means continuously lossing and removing this lossing of this water of crystallization, then the color of this salt will become at white color. So when continuously hot, then when only CuSO4 will left, this is known as anhydrous salt. Anhydrous. Okay, I hope you understood what I am telling here. I am showing only that when water of crystallization with the salt, then it is known as a hydrated salts, and if there is no percentage of or no amount present in water of crystallization, then it is known as anhydrous salt. Actually its name is copper sulfate, but it is now anhydrous salt because the lack of water in this salt. And if the presence of water in the salt, that is named as hydrated salt. So I hope you understood about that. This is our second chapter over on this time. And these five importance are some uses you can see from your books also. They are very easy uses. Okay, 3 3 4 4 uses you can learn from book and from your refreshers. Okay, and so thank you.